All right, greetings everybody from Wisconsin. See if I can get a wider view of this thing here. All right, this is my home golf simulator. Show you how I did it for about $1,000 at home. Okay, starting from the projector. This is an Epson 3000 lumens projector, about $300 on Amazon. You can certainly get a more expensive one, but this one does a job just fine. Works real good, in fact. Okay, so the hitting mat, comprises two parts. So the bigger one is you can do it a lot cheaper than I did, but this is about like a $300 OptiShot specific. Just so you know, I was picky about the laser fitting inside of it. But you could probably go to your local golf course and buy one off of them for cheap, but I just went the easy route. So $300 mat. OptiShot itself, the software comes with a little hitting section there with lasers in it. There's like 56 lasers or so in it, so it can measure the speed of your head and all of the dynamics of your club. And in terms of the software, yep, just download it on your computer, plug it in with USB and HDMI. Nothing crazy there. My tray, just like a $30 thing on Amazon. Literally everything for this simulator I got on Amazon. And you can honestly do it for $1,000. If you go cheaper on the hitting mat, you can do it for less than $1,000. Okay, so the screen. Get out a wide angle here. So the screen is a 10 by 10 hitting mat impact screen. So it's just one screen. I got it on Amazon. Like I said, it's about $280 from Carl's Golf, and you can get any size. There's tons and tons of sizes. 10 by 10 just worked for me. My screen is 10 feet wide and 9 feet high because my ceilings are only 9 feet high. So I just folded the bottom down a little bit. The stuff on the ground, the green turf, super cheap. I got it at Menard's, which is a Midwest big box hardware store. All this coverage area is, I think it's like 6 by 8, 2 pieces of that. So it was like $30 with a little bit of rough. So super cheap there. The net, it was probably like under $20, and again at Menard's. So I just took my furring strip there and my 2x4, attached it to my studs and on my ceiling, and just threw it up there. Behind, see if I can get a view of this here. Behind, I have it strung up with some rope, actually, just so it kind of freely floats above, not sitting on the ground, but also not pulled up too high to where it sways too much. I got a 10-foot PVC pipe, black one in there, and just got rid of my extra foot by stringing it up. So now it kind of sits real nice and flat on my turf. Doesn't give me any bounce back, doesn't spit balls at me. That's not fun when the ball flies back at you. So this is a real good setup. As you can see, it kind of sits pretty low to the ground, but just barely above it. We'll fire it up and hit some balls here too shortly. Okay, I think that is actually it. We got the screen, about $280. Carl's Golf, an impact screen. Mine's a 10 by 10. Got the turf, like $30. Hitting mat, $300, but you could probably get one for like $50 somewhere locally used. Cut off a few $100 of your price. OptiShot software, which comes with this guy here, and then the downloadable software for your computer, which just plugs in HDMI. You got golf ball tray, again optional, and the Epson projector, which you just got to tediously line up to the screen, which again I'll fire up here in a second. All right, here it is. Don't mind the birds chirping. Suppose I can turn that down a little bit. Okay, I'd recommend dim lights and always use incandescent versus fluorescent. The fluorescent will mess with your lasers in the OptiShot. Also, I'd recommend overhead lights. I'm doing it a little bit differently. You're supposed to be directly over the ball just to prevent that shadow from appearing over the club head, but I just kind of offset them a little bit. I don't really think it makes that much of a difference, but certainly draw your own conclusions. But you got a couple overhead lights just to help the club shed less of a shadow, or at least a little bit more, pick it up better on the laser. And yeah, it projects nicely. I'll set the camera down and hit a couple shots. Also, OptiShot with the lasers prefers silver or metallic club heads versus the black. With some of the drivers you can tape up, but I would recommend not having black irons. It will not pick it up as well. Alright, let's give this a crack with the 3-wood. Pull a little bit. Alright, the nice thing about OptiShot is it gives you some great specs. Okay, so see, we got about, let's see, click that back on here. Okay, so it gives you some real direct feedback. You got, let's see, 3-wood, 100 miles an hour, open 1.4 degrees, a little bit of inside-out plane, which is what I prefer. Got about 250, center of the face, so I'll take it. But yeah, that's an overview of the OptiShot 2, which again I threw up in my garage here for about $1,000. Yeah, this definitely helps get through the long Wisconsin winters. So let me know if you guys got any questions. Stay warm. Peace out.